springs out in Washington, D.C. I love it. I actually did just get back from Paris, so I have spring for you, but if you behave, and behaving to me is not behaving. I will talk to you about fall as well and a few little secrets I know. Now, if you came to see your neighbors leaving the house with the kids for soccer practice, sneak out, because that's not what I have for you today. I have fashion for you, and it's going to be fun. So that said, I'm going to give you just a little hint of my first section. 10 months ago in Paris, there was a retrospective of the late, great Yves Saint Laurent, and we know what Mr. Saint Laurent did for fashion in the 70s. So there's a huge boho moment going on right now, luxe peasant, rich hippie, and I'm going to begin the show with some of my favorite bohemian-inspired looks of the season. So Maestro, we have music. Ladies backstage, let's have a model. How can you talk about the 70s without talking about a maxi skirt? And this season, flounces upon flounces and skirts are what I love and adore. And you wear it back to a peasant top. Now, the all-important footwear of the season is the espadrille. Mr. Saint Laurent loved espadrilles. He put them with day wear. He put them with evening wear. Now, also notice she has big, sparkly earrings. This is not a girl that's walking around in a Volkswagen bus living in a Haight-Ashbury. This is a girl who's chic. I also want you to notice one of my favorite items this season, a tuxedo jacket. As Mr. Saint Laurent called it, le smoking. So beyond the idea of rich hippie, that luxe peasant, I want you to mix those le smoking ideas into your boho wardrobe as well. Thank you, my love. Well, certainly, how can you talk about the 70s without talking about fringe? We can even talk about a little bit of macrame. I'm all about macrame owls right now. But the idea is kind of great. Layered peasant skirts. And I have to tell you, one of my favorite looks of the season is a flat sandal. I love the solid foundation of a flat sandal with a maxi skirt, back to this great little knit top from Donna Karan with a little bit of sparkle and shine that lets you investigate your inner magpie, and of course topping it with a little suede vest with fringe, which I think is so super groovy, if you will, and of course a big old hat and lots of long necklaces. It is all about a long necklace this season, many times resolving into a pendant. But here I like to mix that whole idea of those more rock kind of pieces, almost a piece of agate that has a little bit more of a naturalist sensibility to it. I think it's such a chic way to look. She has her great little Charlie girl hat, and she's all about the 70s. Thank you, my love. You look amazing. Well, many of you probably know I travel the globe with my girlfriend Donna Karan. In fact, she calls me her traveling boyfriend. And this is actually a great little chiffon top and a maxi skirt from Donna Karan's spring runway. Again, that very effortless ease that we're seeing throughout the entire season. I love that idea of just a very casual chic that we saw in every runway. Almost the idea of a bit of a tuxedo shirt with the pleating on the top of the blouse, back to that easy skirt that just comes right above the ankle. And again, back to a flat sandal. It's really about that solid foundation of a shoe. And I teamed it back to a great little lace jacket. Lace on every runway. This is actually from Etro. And I recall that great verdigris color in her handbag, that great little big straw bag from Balenciaga, and even into her long pendant, which you see around her neck. Now you'll notice she's carrying her handbag like a dog. Now I saw this when we were in, for a reason, because before, when spring shows happen, girls carry the handbags like this. Well, in Paris, you have to fold it over and carry it like you mean it. So ladies, this is the new way to carry a handbag straight from the Paris runway. It's all in the details. That's why I go to shows. Thank you, my love. I appreciate it. Of course, a little bit of paisley. Great little maxi skirt again. And I love all these amazing, very multi-ethnic looking patterns that are happening, and the great idea of a terrific little peasant top. Again, topped with a great little jacket from Prada. You'll notice I love the idea of a jacket over the shoulder. I think there's a real sort of elan to it. I also think it has a little bit of a Bianca Jagger swagger. And ladies, I know you love that perfect little topper to complete everything, and a jacket over the shoulder really gives you that look. Of course, from Vedora, I love mixing real jewelry with costume jewelry, and I'll tell you why. Your costume jewelry has so much more fun when it goes out with your real jewelry, and your real jewelry loves the entertainment of costume jewelry. So do not be afraid to mix the two of them together, right? I call it good girl, bad boy. Every good girl wants to go out with a bad boy. So think about your good jewelry as that good girl and the costume is the bad boy. But I love mixing good jewelry with costume jewelry. And again, that idea of a long pendant so super sweet. Thank you, my love. Even the idea to create all these interesting, almost colors you would consider for fall, these very rusted shades. From Diane von Furstenberg, a great little charmeuse tunic that has a bit of a peasant top to it, just easily smocked and gathered at the hip, putting it over the top of a narrow pant. It was interesting, we saw the emergence of this narrow pant on the spring runway, and as we got to Paris, this idea of a cigarette pant being everywhere. And then from Chanel, just bringing all those great colors together in a perfect little boucle cropped jacket from the Byzantine collection. And I recall all that Byzantine romance into her accessories. Lots of bangles, big gold earrings. These are actually from Hervé van der Straten, her earrings and one of her cups, who's a jewelry designer in Paris. And I'm crazy about what he does with fashion jewelry. And of course a couple of cuts from Chanel as well, but a luxe boho peasant. You look gorgeous, my love. Alternative evening, you know, I love the idea of something that doesn't have to be a cocktail dress for going out. An important trend this season, the wide pant, this really wide menswear inspired fluid pant. And you'll notice she's wearing a flat sandal. Now ladies, if I see you in a high heel with a wide pant, I'm going to chase you down and steal your shoes. You have to wear a flat sandal with a wide pant because it really has that effortless chic that's so important. From Oscar de la Renta, a gorgeous little peasant top that's embroidered, and just the right amount of sparkle from Karl Lagerfeld at Chanel. Even that whole idea of boho chic and the tassel detail of her belt from Diane von Furstenberg. But what a gorgeous way to go out for evening for an alternative look and all of her accessories. You know, I believe more is more and less is a bore. Like what you have on, I need that for my show. The idea of wearing more accessories appeals to me. I am not about minimalism. So wear everything you love and enjoy it with confidence. Thank you, my love. And for the last of my little boho segment, just the idea of kind of that great boho skirt for evening, a great little red taffeta evening dress, big jewelry from Lanvin. Again, that idea of Saint Laurent, he loved the heart as a motif and a theme. And here Albert Albez challenges Saint Laurent with that over-the-top large red heart. And I gave her a great little fur chubby. You know, Saint Laurent loved a little chubby. They were made famous in the 40s. He brought them back in the 70s. And I love a jacket or a piece of sportswear topping an evening dress. I go to black tie things all over the world. I see all of you struggling with shawls and wraps and your husband standing on it. You have a handbag and a cocktail. You have two hands, ladies. A great little jacket over the shoulder. It's something I learned from the late, great Bill Blass. Something that Michael Kors believes today, but I love a piece of sportswear topping evening. And look again on her foot. A flat sandal for spring. When we were at the runway at Valentino a couple seasons ago, the new design team there loved the idea of a flat sandal with an evening dress. I think it's super chic, it's unexpected, and you can dance the night away and feel perfectly comfortable. Notice even her little handbag, a straw bag for evening. Take your evening bag and wear it out in the day, and your day bag and wear it for evening. I like the juxtaposition, I think it's super chic. Thank you, my love. So you know you have to have something boho inspired in your wardrobe this season. Now let's talk about coral, which is the color of our runway. You know, it's interesting, on the way back from Paris, a flight attendant stepped into my seat and she said, "Darling, I hope you don't mind if I stand here. I have on a pair of $50 pantyhose." I said, "Well, nobody appreciates $50 pantyhose more than I do." She turned and looked to the side and she said, "Are you the man who said coral?" I said, "Darling, I am." So hello, hello, hello. I am all about coral this season, and I love the idea of coral worn singularly or mixed back to a lot of the interesting pinks. Again, very signature of Saint Laurent. Here for the lady, I love this idea of a beautiful little blouse, again with a bit of a boho detail from Oscar de la Renta. the exoticism of a beautiful skirt just to the knee. If it's not a maxi skirt, I really love that idea of something that goes just to the knee, a skirt with movement, and then topped with a gorgeous little coral tree from Chanel. Notice her shoe in pink playing off of the coral, and even her Chanel handbag has that whole mix of pinks and corals together. As I like to say, colors that our mothers told us not to wear together are the colors you need to embrace for the spring season ahead. Thank you, my love. You look so super chic.